Today we're exploring the Sporting Times Trail. Go. This entire region was the heart of the Colorado Silver Rush in the 1800s. The town that we came through to get here, Georgetown, was actually one of the most important mining towns in the area and in all of the state during that time. Now it's springtime here. All of the aspens have a nice greenish hue to them. See, a lot of the water runoff here has got this orange tinge to it. It could be either tannins from the vegetation that's in there, or it could be runoff from the mines. This area used to be part of an area that's known as the Silver Queen region of Colorado. You can see a bunch of little pilings like this where folks have tried their hand at finding their own silver. In this area we're finding huge aspen and lodgepole pine. I'm not used to actually seeing aspen this big around. And a couple of burn piles. We're seeing quite a few of these slash piles in the area. Unfortunately, you need, I think it's 4 to 6 inches of snow around before you can actually burn. So I'm not sure these guys will get to burn anytime soon. There's a couple of cool things about the aspens and the lodgepole pines that we see out here. One is, I'm sure you all know, aspens are actually a single giant organism. So you can actually tell how an aspen is doing by looking at the group of trees, not just an individual one. The other cool thing is, between the aspen And the lodgepole pine, they actually grow pretty quickly. So after the mining kind of moved away from this area, the forest was able to reclaim it pretty quickly. So it's quiet now, but in the 1800s, this place would have been a bustling, it was probably that too, would have been a bustling mining camp. There would have been workers, miners, loggers, all those folks, all in this area. It would have been really loud. So I'm glad we're here now when it's nice and quiet. So the name of this trail, Sporting Times, was actually the name of the work camp that was in this region. All around Georgetown, you had a lot of small towns like this that were the mining towns, and then everything made it into Georgetown to be moved and shipped out from there. So the silver boom in this area was from 1870 to about 1893. But everything had to be brought in. There were no railroads in the area at that time, and everything had to be hauled out. I've been looking this whole time while we've been on the trail, and finally found a couple pieces of old mining equipment. You can see it scattered about there. We'll keep an eye out for more. This is kind of a cool feature I've started to see on more trails here in the US. These little tree markers. I remember them when I was really young. We used to live in Germany, and we used to do what was called Volksmarches, which I don't know what that translates to, but it was essentially a hike. And as you hiked along the trail, there would be stops for cider, glühwein, all sorts of good stuff. And then at the end of the hike, you got a prize. Something I've never seen here though, which is unfortunate because I think we need more stuff like that in this world. Looks like they've got the start of a teepee and a really big burn pile here. We've passed several of these now. I know they're pits to test for ore and things like that, but in my head, all I can see is a grave. A little bit morbid, but it keeps me hiking faster. It's been brought to my attention recently, and I do believe that we should turn it into a drinking game, that I say but a lot. But and so. I think those are my fillers for ums, oohs, and ahs. I'm working on it really hard because no one wants to hear my buts and so's. But, see? If you think we should turn it into a drinking game, let me know in the comments. Life up here would not have been easy during those times. Miners were required to work hard and fast. So injuries were frequent and common, cave-ins were common, structural collapse, equipment failure, all the things that you think could go wrong probably did on a relatively frequent basis up here. And I'm not sure, I'll look it up, but I'm guessing a lot of these little mining camps didn't have doctors. They were probably in the major towns themselves, so if you had a serious injury, you had to wait. I am currently walking so slow it's annoying the dogs, which is kind of humorous. Shining in the light. My chair. And we chose correctly. It is a wonderful chair. This hill is kicking my butt today for some reason. So we're going to take it slow and take our time and do all the things we're supposed to do. I really want to get to the top. So do they. After hiking up this, I'm open to suggestions for anyone that knows hikes in Kansas. We're changing it up a little bit. We're going from the Sporting's Times Trail, which apparently doesn't go any further up this way, and we're going to make a trail change and take the Anna Trail. So the reason these are called lodgepole pines, because if you look at them, they're super straight and not very many branches. So they're great, easy wood when you need to pull timber for any kind of construction. So this Ann Trail has kind of taken us up and along the ridge instead of up the ridge, which I have to admit I kind of enjoy. We do have to watch our step. That gave me a start. As we were hiking back down the trail, I saw something off to the side hiding in the aspen trees that looked like I don't even know what you'd want to call it. A shadow, someone in a robe, something creepy. So I stood there and watched it for a couple seconds, waiting to see if it would do something. Sometimes pareidolia gets the better of you. I'll show you here in a second what we actually were scared of. Or I was. Dogs never even noticed it. That aspen tree with the fungus or whatever that might be. That's what I thought was a shadow person. I must be tired today. And there you have it. Sporting Times Trail. What used to be an old silver mining town, now public area with amazing hiking trails and beautiful views. So if you enjoyed the peace and quiet on today's trail, take it as a sign. I share places like this every week and hope you'll come along for the adventure. If you click that like and subscribe button, you'll hear about every new adventure, hopefully every week. And if you're looking for the next quiet hike, check out the playlists here. Explore everything, and we'll see you out there.